New Orleans had the number one seed.
D'Angelo, good to see you.
What's going on, D'Angelo?
D'Angelo Russell is going to join us here in just a little bit. And his obviously his second time through with the Lakers right here. Got traded in the middle of last season. D'Angelo, thanks for taking some time with us today. Good to see you.
Of course. How you doing?
Good, man. So what's it been like? Obviously, you rejoined the team last year, but coming back to Los Angeles all over again.
It's good. It's good. Truly appreciative. You know, you could be anywhere, but to be here again, running back with the same team, it's always a good feeling as a professional athlete.
By the way, how important is that? I think we were just talking, Jared Vanderbilt, something about the continuity that Denver had last year, and that these guys knew each other. You guys, it was amazing to accomplish what you did over the stretch of regular season games. You even got injured right when was it the Warriors game? I think you turned your ankle, so you missed some games during the regular season. That continuity, how important is that to you and the time that you've been in the league or watching other teams have success, that the chance to play with each other over an extended period of time?
Exactly. You see a lot of teams have success when they follow that recipe. So I don't think the Lakers organization has been doing that in the past. A lot of teams, a lot of guys come here for that 1 year or a lot of new faces or whatnot. So to see the same familiar faces going into another season, for myself personally, it's always a great feeling to know that you have something to build off of. But to see it here is you can see they're trying to keep building around here, and that's all you could ask for.
D'Angelo Russell joining us here on Travis and Slee. Slee and I were just talking, D'Angelo, about the Western Conference, and obviously the Nuggets are the defending champs, so it goes through them until it doesn't, right? But after that, you could make a case for 4 or 5 different teams as the second best team, and then right on down the line all the way to get 7. Do you, as players, do you guys kind of see it the same way, that you've got Denver at the top and then there's a whole bunch of pretty good teams right on their heels?
Yeah. I mean, it comes down to, having everything in line, coaching, bench, star power, obviously, depth, all of that. And I think with our group, we have a lot of that going into our favor. But the NBA is the NBA, long season. Anything can happen. A lot of things play in the favor to making it through a long season. So I'm not putting anything past anybody. I think it's about 8 or 9 teams that got a chance to kind of really make some noise and change the reputation that they probably have had in the past.
How much of it, and it's just luck.
Talk to him. It's my dog, man.
Coach Ham right there. We'll get to him in just a minute. How much of it just being healthy at the right time? Not having the wrong guy just at the wrong moment. Like Al was mentioning, you twist your ankle. Just being a little bit luckier than the other guy.
Right.
Jared's coming back for round 2.
It's huge, though. I think sorry, I'm distracted. You said how about everything being in the right timing?
Yeah,
right?
just being fortunate, lucky, however you want to characterize it. Just being at your best when it matters most.
It's like the college March Madness, that team that kind of goes viral and starts putting it together with that chemistry and the camaraderie, kind of taking them over the edge, getting through long fights, long battles. I think that's what it's about. When you had the right team and the connection off the floor is through the roof, and everybody wants to see each other do well, you'll see it kind of carry over to the floor.
D'Angelo Russell taking some time to join us here on the Travis and Sliwa Show. We just saw Darvin Ham make a quick little sneak appearance here. Both him and Rob Pelinka went either way, especially Darvin Ham on Thursday, to talk about what you meant to the team last year and how big you're going to be this upcoming season, and even said, let me just get this out of the way. Yeah, D'Angelo's a starter on the Lakers. What's Darvin Ham meant to you since the time that you've spent with him so far?
It's been huge, honestly. Coming in at a late time during the season last year, you don't really have the opportunity to build that chemistry with your head coach. So, for me going into the season, I mean, obviously, I appreciate all those comments for sure. Going into the season, I wanted to come out of my way and do things I've never done, which is, build a strong relationship and a rapport with the head coach. Being traded a few times, you kind of don't get that opportunity, especially going into a back-to-back season. So for me, going into another season with the same coaching staff, things like that, it all plays into my favor. I appreciate that comfort. I appreciate that dialogue in between player coach. All of that is a win for professional sports for sure.
How do you develop that trust, like you're talking about? That time obviously has a big part of that, but is it effort? Is it performance? Is it honesty? Is it just communication?
All of it. I think all of that is it plays a part. From summer, not just when the season, from the summertime, calling coach, calling him, checking in, seeing where he's at, what he's got going on, things like that I know personally I didn't really do because I didn't think it was there was value in that. I think let's play basketball. You do your job and do mine. But obviously it's bigger than that when you want to play later on in the season and you need that chemistry. The teams that have it, they do really well. The teams that don't, they're trying to keep up.
Deal, final one for me. Looking at last year, and obviously the NBA, the season ends against the Denver Nuggets. What of your own personal game did you learn from last year that you'd like to try to apply to this season? Are there some takeaways from getting in a deep playoff run that you want to take with you?
Me personally?
You personally.
Yeah, I mean, I go back and watch all the games from last year and my old games that I've played in, and I noticed I probably wasn't rebounding the ball as much as I should, allowing me to control some pace, controlling some type of effect on the game, the energy of the game. That's something that I was used to. You come here and you're playing along some of the best players in the world. You got to adapt, and obviously that was an adaptation for me, trying to come in with what I wasn't doing, starting the season off with that. So I have a gauge on what I need to do 5-10 games later. It's a long season, so you want to continue to progress, and that's what I got from last year. I kind of ran the floor a lot of the times instead of rebounding and pushing the pace a little bit too.
D'Angelo, last one before we let you go, and just listening to you talk a little bit here over the last couple of minutes, you've said it a couple of different. I've learned this that I didn't know at the beginning of my career, that I'm doing this that I didn't do before. I didn't think there was value in this before that there is now. Just time, just experience of going through the league.
I think experience. Obviously, when you go deep into the playoffs or things like that, you take things with you that you want to bring into next season and don't want to wait months before you get those things rolling. You want to utilize preseason, you want to utilize training camp. We didn't have that last year, so we kind of just did it on the fly. So I'm looking forward to just incorporating myself around the group, finding ways that I can continue to make guys better and be an energy when I'm on the floor and off the floor.
D'Angelo Russell back with the Lakers again. D'Angelo, it's a pleasure to have you.
Good luck this year.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Radio's fun. I like that.
There you go. We'll take it. Thank you, man.
You got a future, my man. Anytime. Come on back. We'll do it all.